Oh, Jax gets the jump on him. Nice shield. Let's see where this goes. Uh-oh. Oh, he's dead, and... Oh, full health. Oh, the one-shots. Let's go. Pick up the bomb, flash in, standard Zilean play. What's going on, guys? RP Bro here, representing the Buff Nerd crew. Welcome to the first video ever by me. We're going to be talking about this guy right here, the Zillmeister, Zilean. His abilities, how to play him, and should you play him. I one-trick Zilean this season, Season 8. It's my first season playing competitive League of Legends. I played about 1,500 games this season. The vast majority of them were on Zilean. I took him from Bronze up to Plat 3 promos at my peak. I had 3.3 KDA and about a 54% win rate. So let's get into his abilities. First ability, Time in a Bottle, is his passive. Zilean stores time as experience. When he has enough experience to finish an ally's level, he can right-click them to impart it. Zilean receives as much experience as he gives. So you'll see me finishing Tarek's level here, and you'll see me finishing Kai'Sa's here. Now to Zilean's bread and butter, Time Bomb. Tosses a bomb to target area that sticks to units that come near it, prioritizing champions. It detonates after 3 seconds, dealing AoE damage. If a time bomb is detonated early by another time bomb, it also stuns enemies. So here you'll see me just dropping 1 Q on Fizz, and then a low fun electrocute proc. So that's just throwing it on there. Now for the second part. If a time bomb is detonated early by another time bomb, it also stuns. So here you'll see 2 bombs, boom, Fizz gets stunned. Rewind. Zilean can prepare himself for future confrontations, reducing the cooldowns of his other basic abilities. So that's how we're able to get these bombs off. So you'll see a Q, then you'll see me rewind, and then we throw another Q. So this one didn't stun because the first bomb was already off, but that's the ability to rewind. It resets your other abilities. Now moving into Time Warp. This is a slower speed up. Zilean bends time around any unit, decreasing an enemy's movement speed or increasing an ally's movement speed for a short time. Zilean increases an allied champion's move speed or slows an enemy champion by 40 to 99% for 2.5 seconds. So here you'll just see me speeding Shaco out, no electrocute proc from the Fizz, just nice and easy. A little bit longer engagement here. We slow the Fizz down, we get ourselves out, we speed the Shaco up, and he's able to chase down the Fizz for the kill. Now for Zilean's most iconic ability, Chrono Shift. Zilean places a protective rune on an allied champion, teleporting the champion back in time if they take lethal damage. Zilean marks himself or an allied champion with a protective time rune for 5 seconds. If the target would take lethal damage, they are instead transported back in time, arriving with 600 to 1100 health, plus 200% ability power. So the person has to die with the time rune on for them to get this revive with all the extra health. So here you'll see Warwick tries to ult Malphite, I ult Malphite. Malphite's going to come back to life, and Warwick is chased down by Camille. So instead of that being a 1-for-1, we just pick one up. The Warwick basically just ran at us to give us a free kill. So all of those things are the technical how to play Zilean. Now it comes into the should you play Zilean. If you like people tower diving you and looking like fools like that Kayn just did, this character is perfect for you. Again, I started this season Bronze. It was my first competitive League of Legends seasons ever playing. And we took him from Bronze all the way up to Plat 3 promotions. That was the highest I made it this season. As you can see, tower dives and mismatches you're able to get away from. So Zilean's utility and his escape is second to none in the game. He's able to set up crazy plays because people get really confident on certain champs. There's dive champions, all that sort of things. Imagine someone diving you in a tower, you slow them, you stay out of range of them, and then even if they kill you, you've got an ultimate on yourself. So they would have to withstand tower shots for about 10 seconds. So things like this, where you stun Ahri under tower, she ends up taking 3 tower shots. You don't even have to do the damage, like the tower does everything. His Wombo combo is absolutely insane. Here was a Mumu ult into a Zilean AoE stun into a Fiddlesticks ultimate. The wombos you can pull off are crazy. This next clip, we've got, I get a 3-man stun, Shen gets a 3-man taunt into an Ezreal ultimate. Like, this champion, his utility is absurd. I stack AP on him, Late game, he can one-shot ADCs. He can basically one-shot whoever he wants. If you're running teleport on him, you can show up late to a fight. As you can see here, Kane's almost dead. I show up just in time to get an ultimate on him. We maintain our 5v4 advantage instead of them turning it into a 4v4 by the time my teleport gets off. Same thing here. Singed is in a 3v1. We're able to teleport in, get an ultimate on him. He ends up picking Pantheon, and all of a sudden it's a 2v2 with Kaisa running away. You're able to leave bombs on the ground since they don't activate until a unit goes through them. So right there, anytime like a teleport comes through, you can leave your bombs on the ground as long as you time it correctly. Teleport comes through, the target's immediately stunned with 2 bombs on them. But more than that, he's just an escape artist. As you'll see over multiple clips from this season, there are times where I should absolutely be dead. It's either 3v1, 4v1. Here, their entire team basically all-ins me. I res myself, Twitch is able to pick up a quadra kill. So this champion isn't going to go 20-1. Even if you play him mid lane, he's not going to be a crazy KDA. Well, his KDA is going to be amazing, but his kills specifically aren't going to be that high because your real damage is 2 bombs. If you don't get the kill within 2 bombs, as you probably won't, you're not going to pick up the kill. But you're going to half health the enemy team. It's AoE damage, so they're all going to be stunned and half health, and then your squad is able to just pick up the kills after that. So he's the best assist. He's like an assist meister. He's so good at setting up plays. He can set up picks. He can get out of situations he shouldn't be able to. Right here, there's 4 red players on your screen and just me. It's a 4v1. I absolutely shouldn't be able to get out of here. That should be a free kill. But because of his chrono shift, he's able to get out of there. And we actually turn this from a 4v1 on me into, I think Ezreal picks up 3 or 4 kills here. So again, you're able to get out of these really sticky situations, as opposed to a lot of times you see players, they know they're caught, and they just like give up because they know they just gave away a kill for poor positioning. This character was paramount to me to be able to learn the game and level through, because he's able to, with Chrono Shift, forgive mistakes. Whether they're your own mistakes or your ADC's mistakes, if someone positions poorly, you're able to bring them back to life with that extra GA Chrono Shift. Speaking of GA and Chrono Shift too, imagine using an ultimate on a character that has a Guardian Angel on him. It's absolutely absurd. Speedsters like Rammus and Singed, look at that slow, 99% for 2.5 seconds, guys. It's absolutely absurd the things you can do on this champion. But yeah, so if someone has a Guardian Angel and you Chrono Shift them, they get 3 lives. So they get their actual life, right? Then you ultimate them. If you've got enough AP, they come back with full health. So they've got 2 full lives. Then their GA still hasn't procced yet. So when they die that second time, then they get the GA proc. If you have a Zilean on your team, it's absurd the things you can do with this champion. Imagine how much damage an ADC can put out in 3 lives. Imagine what a Mordekaiser or a Darius or a Nasus, any of these champions that get kited but want to get into the fight, imagine speeding them up 99% as the fight initiates. You've got a Nasus running at you with 99% increased move speed. It's absurd. Everything about this guy's kit, it just sets up plays. And he's so quick. Right here, you'll see TF ults in, and I'm gone. You can outrun a TF ult. You can outrun a Yi ult. It's crazy the utility that this character brings to the game. He's very, very squishy early game. There's not a lot Zilean can do early game, but the later the game goes, this champion pops off. His AP scaling is absolutely ridiculous. You can initiate fights with your bombs, so if you're basically searching for bomb combos. So you're coming up, you're QW queuing, looking for those double bomb stuns. If you get them, your team goes in. If you don't get them, you zone the enemy team. Because your bombs, again, they don't get triggered for 3 seconds unless you throw another bomb on and a unit comes through it. So if you're going to take a tower, you can put 2 bombs out in the lane, zone the entire lane out for you guys to take the tower. The 99% speed up, 99% slowdown is absurd. If you've got slow people on your team, you can speed them up. If they've got fast people on their team, you can slow them down. You can also use that to line up your skill shots. And then all that is just his standard kit. We've already talked about what Chrono Shift can do. His ultimate, Zilean's ultimate, can absolutely change a team fight. It goes from them getting a pick on your team to you guys getting a pick on their team. And it just completely shifts the balance. But yeah, so that's how to play Zilean, and should you play Zilean, think of all the things that I just talked about. Do you want to be a hard carry who gets a bunch of kills? Because then this champion might not be for you. If you want to be behind the scenes hard carrying and never getting credit for it, Zilean is absolutely a champion for you. You can set up all the plays. You can revive anyone that's out of position. You can absolutely carry this game. But it's been a great season. Season 8 was my first season ever playing. This is my first video. And let me know how I did, guys, what you'd want me to improve on for my next video. And with that, we'll see you guys next time. So RP Bruh and the Buff Nerd crew signing off.